Well, before the start of the game, we're on the floor. My cohort tonight, Ed Gargis. Tommy Jacobs still out on personal illness. And again, we want to wish his family all the condolences that we can give them at this time. But we're at the Clarkton Gym. This is our last regular scheduled game that we're going to be doing, Ed. 53 games on New Wave. You're a big part of New Wave. And again, I know all the fans really want to thank New Wave for what they've done.
We thank the fans. It's been a great season. Great tasker from the company, from Channel 21. We're looking forward to doing bigger and better things next year.
Well, we don't want to let all the cat out of the bag yet. We'll save that for later on an announcement later down the road.
Sure thing.
Again, Clarkton comes into this game 21-3, and they've lost a couple of games here lately. They lost a week ago to Campbell at the Tri-County Conference Tournament, and then they lost to East Prairie in overtime the other night. Had East Prairie down 20 points in the third quarter. Let East Prairie come back and beat them in overtime. So Clarkton needs to regroup. The district start next week for them. On the other hand, the Bernie Mules come in. They've been up and down, up and down. Campbell beats them 2 weeks ago in overtime, and then all of a sudden they beat a pretty good Bloomfield team, beat them by 2 points the other night.
Oh, that was a great game last Friday. That was a great game. So Bernie's coming off a lot of excitement, but like you said, Clarkton's got some regrouping to do. Make sure they're ready for the districts.
Clarkton has three of the best sophomores in the country that you'll see. They get up down the floor well, they shoot the ball well, and they're very quick. And they play the perimeter. They like to shoot the three. If they're on, it's going to be a long night for Bernie. On the other hand, Bernie comes in with as good a three-point shooters we've seen when he's on, Doug Johnson, and he can bust it. Not only he, but Silas Still. So if both teams are on tonight, we expect what, Ed?
A barn burner.
A barn burner at Clarkton tonight. So sit back, folks. Get you some popcorn and a diet soda and enjoy basketball on Channel 21. We want to say this. This is our 53rd game of the season, and we've had a lot of people help us, and we really appreciate all the fans and their support. We really appreciate all the people that advertise with us, you fans out there. If you've enjoyed watching basketball on Channel 21, make sure you tell the people that bring these games to you. We'll be back in just a minute with the starting lineups. I want to welcome everybody to tonight's game. We're at the Clarkton Gym, where the Clarkton Reindeer will play host to the Bernie Mules. This is the last regular scheduled season game for any of the teams in Southeast Missouri. And we look forward to bringing you this game. Tonight is senior night at Clarkton, and we're going to show you the festivities, and then we'll get back with pre-game right after this.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes. Three Rivers affordable tuition
means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
School senior night. We'd like to welcome everyone and thank you for your continued support to our athletes. We have 9 outstanding seniors who have shown much commitment and dedication to our high school basketball and cheerleading programs. And we're going to start out tonight. Miss Teresa Richardson, who is the cheerleading sponsor, will introduce her
Mr. Jamie Arhone is a 17-year-old son of Jamie and Ophelia Arhone. He is active in basketball, FTA, FCA, Epsilon Beta, and Vice President of Beta. Jamie plans on attending college to pursue his degree in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jamie Arhone. Mr. Matt Trudell is the 18-year-old son of Tim and Kim Princeton. He is active in basketball, FCA, FCCLA, FTA, Beta, Student Council, and Senior Class President. Matt plans on attending college to pursue his degree in education. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Matt Trudell. Mr. Tyler Krieger is the 18-year-old son of Michael Krieger and Brian and Jessica Love. He is active in basketball. Tyler plans to attend Forest Park College and pursue a degree in physical education with a hopes to play basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tyler Krieger. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2007 senior cheerleaders and basketball players. Congratulations. This concludes our senior night presentation. We hope you enjoy the game.
Well, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with more pregame festivities from the Clarkton Gym between the Clarkton Reindeer on senior night and the Bernie Mules. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Multi-Night Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com. Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121. Well, we just heard the national anthem. We're getting ready to do the starting lineups. Tyler Krigler, the starter. Tyler Trovers, Zach Curry, Jevin Pierce, 34. We've got our scorebook down on the table out front. We left that. We're really behind tonight. Marcus Massey, 42, and Preston Owens, 44. Starting for the Bernie Mules, Brad Botch, the head coach, assisted by Mars Carnes. Clarkton Reindeer come in with a record of 21 wins and 3 losses. Jason Long, the head coach, assisted by Shipman and Miller. Tyler Krigler, number 14. Matt Trudell, 33, he's a senior. Jamie Arjona, a senior, starting all seniors, getting a start tonight for the Clarkton Reindeer. The Clarkton Reindeer getting ready for district play. Last regular scheduled game. Clint Johnston, Mike Burcham, Lee Jones are your referees tonight. Again, we're as about out of sync as we could be with this senior night, getting everything done. So bear with us. We'll finally get her going here in just a minute, and we look forward to bringing you this game. We think we're going to see a dandy tonight. And sit back, folks, enjoy it. I think you're going to enjoy this game. Our last regular scheduled game to be brought this season, 2006-2000 season, on Channel 21. Again, 53 games, unprecedented, Ed. All the games that we're bringing on. New Wave Cable, YHC, Channel 21.
Bernie controls the tip.
Bernie gets a tip. Tip back to Trover. Trover give it to Jevin Pierce. Marcus Massey with the ball. Clarkton's in a man-to-man. Zach Curry with it. Redden's on him. Curry's going to drive. He went up with it. He's going to be called for walking as Redden put the defense on him.
Casey Redden.
Trudell with the ball to Redden. Redden likes to put it up from 3, and if he's on, he's tough. And there's another man right there that can shoot the ball very well. Redden's going to drive the baseline. Preston Owens does a nice job shutting that off. Arjona from 3, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Massey of the Mules. Mules off and running. Trover has it across the timeline. Krigler's on him. Gives it to Pierce. Inside to Preston Owens. Owens working on Arjona. Picked up his dribble, faces it, gives it to Trover. Trover outside, gives it into Massey. Massey's working on Trudell. Spins in, puts it up. Ball blocked that time by Brown. Picked up by Owens. Owens puts it up, scores it. Preston Owens with the first basket of the night. Goes to the Bernie Mules. Bernie on top, 2-0 with 6:53 to go in the first period. Redden with the ball, gives it to Brown. Brown down to Trudell. Trudell puts up a 3, short. Rebounded by Trover. Trover quickly down to Zach Curry. He goes inside, puts up a 12-footer. Off the board, beautiful shot. Clarkton quickly down the floor. Brown has it. Inside to Krigler, bounce pass back to Brown. Ball taken away by the Mules. Trover has it. Nice pass over to Curry, a little too high. Can't handle it. Redden comes up with the loose ball. We're going to have a blocking foul on Jevin Pierce. The first foul of the game goes to the Bernie Mules, Jevin Pierce. 4-0, 6:16 to go in the first period, Ed. They're up and down the floor.
Quickly. Bernie's not wasting any time. They want to push the tempo, it looks like.
Jamie Arjona coming out, and coming in for him is Dustin Ferguson. Dustin is generally a starter, but Arjona being a senior, last home game of the year, they start him. Trudell with the ball. He's going to drive inside the lane, puts it up, scores it. Matt Trudell's power move that time. Scores the first 2 for Clarkton. 4-2. Bernie on top. 5:55 to go. Trover picks his dribble up, gets it to Owens. Owens has it. Still with the ball. He's going to go inside, kicks it back, going to be called for walking.
Yep. Try to do just a little too much.
Silas Dill in for the Mules. Out is Preston Owens. Casey Redden with the ball for the Deer. Dill is going to be guarding him. They've switched off. Trover has him now. Ferguson has it. Back to Redden. Redden to Trudell. Trudell works strong against Curry. They've got him double teamed now, and he's going to put it up. They've called a 5-second. Nice defense that time by the Mules, Ed.
Yes.
Doug Johnson in for Tyler Trover for the Mules. Coach Botch goes to that bench quite often and keeps fresh people in, and any of the guys he's putting in can play. Zach Curry with the ball. Nice spin move, and I'll tell you, Casey Redden ties him up, but they're going to call a holding foul on Redden on the floor. First foul on the Bernie Mules. Bernie will take it out under their own basket. Nice crowd on hand.
Always a good crowd down at Clarkton. They've got a great program down here, a lot of wins. Town really loves to come out and see them.
Clarkton and Bernie both follow their teams.
Yes, they do.
Marcus Massey from the corner, no good. Rebounded long to Krigler. Tyler Krigler with the basketball. Drives in, going to be a foul on the floor against the Mules. Gets Silas Dill, his first, team second. Not a lot of scoring, but there will be.
Yes, just a matter of time.
Richardson in for the Reindeer. Coming out is Brown. Toby Richardson, a 5'11 junior. Trudell from three, puts it up, in and out. Rebound Massey for the Mules. Bernie's in blue, Clarkton's in white. Ball passed back to Doug Johnson off his fingertips, out of bounds. A lot of unforced turnovers this early in the game. Jake Welch into the game for Zach Curry. Welch is a freshman, and he'll see a lot of playing time. A lot of sophomores, a lot of freshmen playing in this game. Ball skipped over to Ferguson. He puts it up and in. Dustin Ferguson with the first three tonight puts Clarkton on top, 5-4 with 4:40 to go in the first period. Johnson with the ball to Welch. Massey has it, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson thought about a long three, drives in, kicks the ball over to Welch. Welch is along the baseline. Oh, nice bounce pass into Massey.
Nice
got it. That's what Welch does so well. He can drive and he gives the ball up. He sees the floor very well. Very heady freshman. Krigler with the ball, kicks it out to Trudell. Trudell to Richardson. Richardson to Ferguson. Ferguson's going to drive the baseline. Goes in, puts it up, scores it.
Shot.
Dustin Ferguson, nice move against the big guy, Marcus Massey that time. Scores it. 7-6. Clarkton back on top with 3:40 to go in the first period. Marcus Massey in, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded out and on the floor. Pierce comes up with it. Dill outside for three, puts it up, shoots it long. Redden with the rebound, quickly down the floor. We expect to see a lot of fast breaking tonight. Redden's going to put up a three, scores it. Casey Redden hit 8 threes here the last time we were here.
Clarkton keeps making that shot. It slows that Bernie offense down.
That's right. Welch with the ball out to Johnson for three. Will not go. Marcus Massey gets the rebound. Puts it up from 16, scores
nice
it.
Shot.
Marcus Massey with his second bucket. 10. We got a score. 10-8. They put that up real quick. Pass inside to Ferguson, and we're going to have a foul. Foul is going to be on Jake Welch. His first, the team's third. Going to line to shoot two will be Dustin Ferguson. Ferguson already has 5 in this game. He's only a sophomore. Clarkton with a young team. The B team is, taking a lot of beatings, but most of their guys that are on the varsity team could be playing JV ball. Coming in for Clarkton is Brown and Parker. Coming out is Trudell and Krigler. In for Bernie is Trover and Curry. Going out, I couldn't see who went out. Second one put in by Ferguson. 11-8 with 2:50 to go in the second period. Welch with the ball. Richardson is on him. Massey with the ball. Parker guarding him, falls down. We've got a foul. It's going to be on Casey Redden for a slap foul. His second, team second. Clarkton does not need to get their guards their three-point shooters in foul trouble.
No, they don't. No, they don't. I'm sure Coach Long's taking into account it's early in the game and he's already got a quick 2 fouls.
Right. Both teams now, they'll go 8 deep. So that's no problem there. But Marcus Massey inside for his third bucket of the quarter. He now has 6. 11-10. Clarkton on top by 1. Redden with the ball at the top of the key. A good head fake. Comes in, shoots a jump shot. Will not go. Ball rebounded by Brown. Puts it up, scores it. Justin Brown with the high up for the rebound and a nice putback. Welch with the ball, and he's going to be fouled. A blocking foul is going to be on Toby Richardson. It's going to be his first, team's third. Krigler coming in for Casey Redden. Tyler Krigler is a 6-foot senior. Dill to inbound. Gives the ball out to Welch in the corner for 3. Shoots it, it's short. Ferguson with the ball. Kicks it down to Richardson. Richardson with a reverse. Will not go. Rebounded by Massey. Kicks it out to Dill. Clarkton has the numbers and throws down to Curry. A real nice pass back to Jake Welch. Nice play that time by the Bernie Mules. 13-12. Clarkton by 1. Parker inside. Puts it up. Ball blocked by Massey. Out of bounds. Ball goes over to, or stays with the Clarkton Reindeer. Matt Trudell back into the game for the Deer. Coming out is Richardson. Ferguson to inbound. Trudell in the corner. Gets it out to Krigler. Krigler from just inside the 3. Puts it up. Will not go. Massey with the rebound. Gets it to Trover. Trover quickly down to Dill. Dill goes in, puts it off the board, will not go. Rebounded on the floor by Dill. He's going to put it up again. Will not go, but the foul is going to be on Devarius Parker, his first. Team's fourth. The line to shoot 2 will be Silas Dill. Yeah, this game is picked up.
Got to be a barn burner.
I tell you, these are fun to do, let me assure you. I enjoy watching them, but I'd rather announce and talk about it. Just to watch these young guys go and learn their names, it's a lot of fun. Silas Dill's first shot up and good. Coming in for Clarkton is D'Angelo White. Going out is Devarius Parker. White is a 5'11 junior. Pretty good sized lad, too. 13-13. 1 minute 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Dill's second one up, good. Dill is a pure shooter now. If you leave him alone, he's gonna hit it. Jake Welch that time. We've got double dribble called on the Clarkton Reindeer. Welch knocked the ball out of his hand, and he picked it up and started again, and they called double dribble. Bernie on top, 14-13, 1:26 to go. Welch has the ball. Brown's on him. Curry has it. Looks for someone inside. Curry's going to work the baseline. Does a spin move. Going to be called for walking. Redden back in for Brown for the Reindeer. In for
Owens in for Trover.
Yeah, Owens in for Trover. Ed, I'm going to turn you up a little bit.
Okay. Of course, the fans watching the game may prefer to have my voice down just a little bit.
Trudell with the ball, gets it out to Redden for 3. Puts it up, will not go. Rebounded by Dill. 14-13 with Birdie on top with 50 seconds to go in this first period. It's been a good one and just what we expected. Dill drives in, gets the ball to Massey. Massey with a spin move underneath, and he's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on Matt Trudell. It's going to be his first. To the line to shoot 2 is going to be Marcus Massey. Well, let's check that. The foul's going to be on Redden. It's going to be his third. Marcus Massey hits his first. Redden, boy, did not. That's what I wonder what he was going through there. He was going through several motions, and I couldn't figure out what he was doing. And he felt like the foul wasn't on him, but they called it on him. So that's the way it stands. Massey's second one will not go. Rebounded by Toby Richardson. Richardson with the ball. Whoa! Slipped on the floor and fell down. I mean, he tried to come to a stop. Trover and Jevin Pierce now in for the Bernie Mules, along with Preston Owens, Silas Dill, and Doug Johnson. Pierce has the ball. 35 seconds to go. Bernie on top, 15-13. Clarkton tips the ball. That's why they could go back across the center line. Doug Johnson with the ball. Preston Owens has it. Nice bounce pass down to Trover. He puts it up, scores it. Nice pass that time by Preston Owens to Tyler Trover. Richardson with the ball with 10 seconds to go. He's going to drive. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Silas Dill. We're down to 5 seconds. Dill realizes it. Here he comes across the timeline. He's got plenty of time. Stops. Puts up a shot. Scores it as the horn goes off. The end of the first period. It's the Bernie Mules 19 and the Clarkton Reindeer 13. We'll be right back in just a minute. This game brought to you by your friends at New Wave Communications. New Wave is the local leader in communication and entertainment needs. Digital cable, telephone, high-speed data from one source. Call New Wave today to find out how you can save even more by bundling digital cable, telephone, and high-speed data. Las Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Malden has the best Mexican food in the Boot Hill. Their fast, friendly service will always keep you smiling. Bottomless drinks never leave you thirsting. Lunch specials every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Also new at Las Brisas is a new drive-through window. You can call ahead and your food will be waiting for you. Call 276-6666, or better yet, visit the friendliest dining atmosphere and best food in the Boot Hill, open 7 days a week. That's Las Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant on Business 25 in Malden. Del Gustavo and the gang, you heard about it them on Channel 21. The next time you need a metal building, call Roy Owens Construction at 276-3871. Roy Owens Construction has years of experience in metal buildings. Roy Owens Construction is located on Highway 25 North in Malden. Stop by their office today to make your plans for your next metal building. That is Roy Owens Construction Company in Malden.
We got a great game going on, Bill.
We do. And I tell you what, Clarkton took their first lead of the game with 4:40 to go when they went up 5-4. And then they got up to a 3-point lead. Then Bernie came back. Now Bernie's up by 6. So it's been a good first period of play by both teams. Just what we expected. Ed, we're glad that you joined us tonight. Ed Gargis, our color man tonight. Kim Stokes, our camera person. Glad to have her along. She's doing a great job for us. Clarkton starts the second quarter with the ball. Trudell has it, thought about a three. Pulled it back, gives it to Brown. Brown skips it over to Richardson. Richardson puts up a three, scores it.
Money.
Toby Richardson, his first basket of the night. It's a three. Brings Clarkton back within 3, 19-16. Clarkton's not bashful about putting up the threes. Trover with the ball, gets it inside the Dill. We're going to have a foul on Dustin Ferguson, his first, team 6th. Massey in for Owens for the Mules. Dill will inbound under his own basket. The next foul by Clarkton will put Bernie into 1-1. Trover with the ball out front. Gives it to Dill. They set a screen for Dill on the inbounds. Puts it up, in and out. Rebound by Brown. Trudell has it for the Reindeer. Gives it to Toby Richardson. Back to Trudell. Inside to Krigler. Out to Ferguson. Oh, nice bounce pass into Richardson. Nice assist that time from Dustin Ferguson to Toby Richardson. 19-18, 7 minutes even to go in the second period. Massey with the ball. Down to, nice give and go that time to Silas Dill. Dill has 6 in the game now. Quickly down the floor. Ferguson goes in, puts it up, misses it. Krigler with the rebound, had a chance to jam it, missed it. And we've got a foul on Jevin Pierce of Bernie. That's his second foul. Going to line to shoot 2 will be Justin Brown. Wasn't that some rebound by Krigler? Almost slammed that baby home.
He was up there.
He was up there. First one by Brown is up and in. Zach Curry and Jake Welch in for the Mules, coming out Pierce and Johnson. Second one put up and in by Justin Brown. (21-20), Bernie on top by 1. We're in the second period. 6:35 to go. Marcus Massey could be called for walking. Ball turned over to the Reindeer. The Reindeer with a chance to take a lead. Brown with the ball to Krigler. Krigler's going to drive, puts it up. Ball blocked by Massey. He gets the loose ball, and Krigler takes it back from him. Puts up a shot, will not go. Bernie's got the numbers. Dill is going to drive, puts it up, scores it. Silas Dill with his second bucket of the quarter. He has 8 in the game. 23-20. Bernie back on top by 3. 6:05 to go in the quarter. Oh, nice move by Matt Trudell. He just kept going around and around and came down that baseline. Nobody bothered him, put it up and in. 23-22. The senior from Clarkton looks good tonight. Oh, nice inlet pass that time from Welch to Massey. Boy, you just you can't quit talking. Time you write the score down, somebody else is shooting. Trudell with the ball. Gets it to Brown. Brown's going to drive. Puts it up. Scores it.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Justin Brown having a big night tonight. Marcus Massey with the ball. Work against Trudell. He's in the lane. Gets it to Welch. Welch goes up to shoot the ball, and nobody didn't shoot it. Nobody to pass to. Turned over to the Reindeer. Ferguson with the ball. Gets it out to Trudell. Over to Brown. Brown's going to put up a 3. Scores it.
Good ball movement by the Clarkton Reindeer.
Reindeer like their 3, don't they? Zach Curry going to be called for walking with 5:06 to go in the second period. It's 27-25. Clarkton on top. Doug Johnson in for Silas Dill for the Mules. We've got a timeout on the floor with 5:06 to go in the first half. It's Clarkton 27, Bernie 25. We'll be right back in just a minute. Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. Call Kenneth Store at 888-6678 or Lloyd Rice at 576-4471. Nike, Adidas, Russell, any and all kinds of major brand names in your favorite sporting goods. New location in Kennett at 1300 Industrial Drive. That's Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. We're wearing vests tonight from Skeeter Kell. Give them a call or stop by the Kennett Store for all your sporting goods needs. Stokes Mayberry Gin and Grain Elevator in Malden is your one-stop center for all your chemicals. Stokes Mayberry also does custom fertilizer applications. For all your cotton, soybean, and corn seed, stop by or call Stokes Mayberry Gin and Grain Elevator in Malden at 276-2226. That's Stokes Mayberry Gin and Grain Elevator in Malden. Wilson Trucking, located on State Highway H, north of Campbell, has been in the trucking business since 1979. Wilson Trucking hauls grain, cotton, soybeans, and corn. Wilson Trucking also does lime spreading with floater that has GPS. Call Wilson Trucking today at 276-4304. Wilson Trucking, we haul almost everything.
But like we've been saying, quick-paced ball game here, up and down, up and down.
Everything has picked up. I mean, the shooting's picked up. First quarter was 19-13. They come out in the second quarter. Right now, Bernie has scored 6 points, and Clarkton has scored 14. So Clarkton's already scored more points in less than 3 minutes than they did the first 8 minutes. So they picked the pace of the game up.
You can hear it from their fans, too. Those fans have woken up.
Devarius Parker in for Trudell for the Reindeer. Toby Richardson with the basketball. Gives it to Krigler. Krigler's working against that 2-3 zone. Bernie's in that 2-3, down in the corner. Nice shot put up that time by Toby Richardson, his second 3.
Reindeers have found their stroke.
Yep. into Marcus Massey. He puts it up and scores. Nice inlet pass that time from Zach Curry to Massey. Massey for his 11th point goes to the line to try to make it 12. Foul is going to be on Devarius Parker, his second. Justin Brown in for Devarius Parker. 30-27. Both teams are running the floor very well. They're transitioning from the defense or after a bucket right into their offensive game. The defenses aren't getting back to get in to defensive position. Massey's free throw up. No good. Rebounded by Krigler down. Oh, what a nice touch pass that time from Ferguson over to White. D'Angelo couldn't hang on to the ball. Off his fingertips out of bounds. Bernie will control. Trover to Welch. Welch is working against White. Now Brown picks him up. Welch stops and puts up a jump shot. No good, off the front of the rim. Rebound by Krigler. Quickly down to Ferguson. Ferguson's going to go, puts it up, scores it. That's what the Reindeer do the best. They transition extremely well. Doug Johnson with a jump shot, scores it. Boy, this is just back and forth, folks. I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are bringing it to you. White with the basketball. Gives it to Richardson. Richardson to Krigler. Krigler over to Ferguson. Ferguson thought about a long three, drives in, gives it over to Brown. Brown puts up a three. No good. Rebounded high up is off the backboard. Trover pulls it down. Clarkton quickly down, gives it to Johnson. Johnson to Welch. Welch puts it up inside the lane, will not go. Rebound by White, gives it to Toby Richardson. 32-29, Clarkton on top with 3:40 to go in the first period. Brown puts up a three.
He likes that spot. He's automatic over there.
I tell you what, he wanted to make sure he was behind that three-point line too.
Absolutely.
They know where it is. 35-29, Clarkton on top by 6, their biggest lead of the night. Inside to Massey, a backdoor. Oh, what a nice backdoor cut by Zach Curry and a good pass. Curry with his second bucket of the night. White from 14 puts it up and scores it. D'Angelo White with his first bucket of the night. Zach Curry with the ball, quickly down the floor, puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Massey. He's going to go back up with it. Scores it.
Nice shot.
Marcus Massey with 6 in the quarter, 13 in the game. Massey having his usual night. Ferguson, we got a walking foul on Dustin Ferguson that time. Bernie comes in with Dill, Owens, and Pierce. Clarkton comes in with Trudell. And also with Devarius Parker. Well, these teams are going to have a blow. Some of these guys, they're going up and down quick. But this is the way Clarkton plays. They like to move the ball, move it quickly. Johnson with the ball to Massey. Massey back to Johnson. Johnson down in the corner to Dill. Dill back out to Johnson. Johnson for a long three. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Dill. Dill goes inside, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson thought about a three. Goes inside, kicks it over to Massey. Massey from 15. In and out. Rebounded by Preston Owens. He goes up. No good. Rebounded on the floor to Parker. And out of bounds off his fingertips. Bernie will maintain possession. Well, this is a great game.
Owens having a pretty strong night under the board.
Preston's a fine young man. Massey with a basketball. Gets it over to Pierce and off his fingertips out of bounds. 2:11 to go in this second period. Folks, you've seen a dandy so far, and we expect a dandy for the rest of the night. Trudell with the ball. He still has it. What a nice fake that time. He shoots the ball long, rebounded by White. White to Parker, or to Brown. Brown puts up a shot, will not go. Rebound on the floor to Doug Johnson. Johnson quickly to Dill. Dill into Massey, or to Owens. Owens puts it up, has the ball blocked by Devarius Parker. Clarkton with the ball. Gets it to Brown. Brown down in the corner to Dustin Ferguson. He puts it up. No good. Rebounded out there and tipped around. Massey comes down with it. Gets it to Dill off his fingertips out of bounds with 1:34 to go. 37-33. Folks, if you like up and down the floor, you're enjoying this. Kim, can you keep up with it? Kim said it's hard. What we'll do is just have her to widen this thing out and get the whole floor. Zach Curry back into the game. Trudell with the ball to Krigler. Krigler to White, or to Parker. Parker puts it up. Power move by the big guy. 6'1" junior. 39-33. Dill inside, puts it up. Will not go, but he's going to be fouled. Dill will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul will be on Devarius Parker, his third of the half. Silas Dill with 8 points, a chance to make it 9 and 10 if he can knock these 2 free throws down. Dill's free throw up, will not go. Jake Welch in for Jevin Pierce. Also D'Angelo White in for Devarius Parker for the Reindeer. Ed, 1:18 to go. It's been a fast-paced game. Dill's second one good. He now has 9. He's 3 for 4 from the line for tonight. Ball bounce pass down to Toby Richardson. Throws underneath to Ferguson. He puts it up. It will go.
They are looking down the court. The ball's barely touching it as it gets from end to end.
That's right. 10 points so far in the first half for Ferguson. Welch with a basketball. Gives it to Curry. Curry to Massey. Massey skips it to Welch. I believe this is the longest either team's held the ball.
I agree.
Welch inside to Massey. He works against Richardson, puts it up,
nice
scores
shot.
it.
Strong
Marcus
move.
Massey with 8 in the quarter, 15 in the game. 35 seconds to go. Ball down to Richardson to Trudell. Trudell drives in, gives it, tries to give it off to Krigler. The ball tipped around. It ends up in White's hand. He puts up a shot, misses it, gets the rebound. Clarkton still the rebound. Trudell has it with 18 seconds to go, gives it to Richardson. Ball taken away by Welch. Welch is going to drive. He's going to put it up, scores it. Jake Welch with a takeaway and a layup. 5 seconds to go. Clark with the ball. Richardson has it, gives it to Ferguson. Ferguson puts up a 3 and scores.
Glass.
He'll take it.
He's going to hurry off the court.
He'll take it, and Clarkton will take it as Dustin Ferguson scores the last bucket of the first half. To end the first half, it's 44-38. The Clarkton Reindeer on top. And we're going to take a short break and be right back with you for halftime stats.
JR Shoes carries a complete line of athletic shoes for the entire family. Nike socks are available at JR's now from infant sizes through men's size 18. New Balance are also in stock in medium and wide widths. JR carries a complete line of casual shoes by Merrill, Bourne, and Clark for guys and gals. In the boot line, JR carries Red Wings and plainer steel toe, waterproof or insulated, Double H Western work boots, and Justin Double Comfort work boots with Gore-Tex, Dr. Martin Classics, Rocky work boots, Acme Kids boots, and Tony Lama and Dan Post dress boots. That's JR Shoes in Malden and Poplar Bluff.
Well, they had a good first half.
An exciting first half.
Very
a lot
exciting.
of action, very fast pace.
Very exciting, and I hope everybody enjoyed that first half. This is the way the scoring went for the Clarkton Reindeer. Dustin Ferguson had 13, Justin Brown 12, 8 goes to Toby Richardson, 3 to Casey Redden, 4 to Matt Trudell, 2 each to Devarius Parker and D'Angelo White. Clarkton 3 for 4 from the free throw line. For the Bernie Mules, Marcus Massey, 15 in the first period, 9 to Silas Dill, 4 each to Zach Curry and Jake Welch, 2 each to Doug Johnson, Tyler Trover, and Preston Owens. Bernie 4 for 7 from the free throw line. Foul-wise, for the Clarkton Reindeer, Devarius Parker and Casey Redden both have 3 fouls, 1 each to Toby Richardson and Dustin Ferguson. For the Bernie Mules, 2 fouls to Jevin Pierce, 1 each to Silas Dill and Jake Welch. Your take on the first half, Ed?
Well, I think you said it best as the game was going on. They are up and down the court. Up and down, up and down. They just look down court. The ball doesn't touch the floor that often. Half court pass, then underneath the basket.
Well, the fans have been treated to a very good first half, and we just enjoy bringing these games to you, folks. And we want to thank the folks here at the Clarkton schools. We want to thank Superintendent Philip Harrison. We want to thank Principal Merlin Johnson, Coach Jason Long and his staff, and also Jim Brown with the maintenance. What a great help they've been to get us set up every time we've been down here, and they're just very accommodating, and we appreciate all their help. We look forward to bringing Clarkton basketball next year, some games on New Wave Cable, since they're going to be one of the towns we're going to be expanding into, Ed.
That's correct. That's correct. Things are looking good as far as that expansion going as well.
Well, they're excited about it, and they've already given us permission to do a couple of things here next year, and we'll talk about that later. We will be talking with the folks at New Wave, and folks, we can't say enough about New Wave, how they support YHC 21 and allow us to bring these games to you. That's 53 games that we have brought this year, all 26 games from the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, and in 27 games. We brought the Clarkton final of the tournament, their Christmas holiday tournament here. We brought the finals from the Holcomb tournament. We brought the finals of the JV and the third place game of the Stoddard County tournament. And then the rest of the games been regular scheduled games. We've done games this year from Richland, Bloomfield, Bernie, Malden, Clarkton, Campbell, Gideon, Holcomb. So we have been in 7 different schools to bring basketball games this year. And again, we appreciate all the schools, the support that they have given us to allow us to come in to do the games. Well, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with you to start the second half. The score right now, Bernie 44, or Clarkton 44, Bernie 38. We'll be back in just a minute. Wouldn't it be great to eliminate the stock market risk, enjoy safety of an FDIC insured account, and get a great interest rate? Currently at a high 4% APY, First National Bank's interest-based e-savings account is that account, with only a minimum opening deposit of just $500. Withdrawals and account transfers are made easily on a safe, secure site, and you never run the risk of losing money to stock market fluctuations. E-savings from First National Bank, member FDIC, the bank where you really are first. Well, we're about ready to get the second half underway, Ed, and again, great first half. Everybody is just the buzz around us here. Can you believe how fast both teams going up and down the floor? They really enjoyed it. So.
Got the referees pointing that out to us as well.
Mike Burcham, that other referee, was going back and forth, back and forth. He's doing the same thing that we're doing. I mean, we're just turning our head. He's having to run. He's earning his money tonight. All the referees are. They're enjoying it, though. Bernie starts off with the ball and turns it over as Trover tried to hit Curry in back court. Clarkton's press made him turn it over.
Be interesting to see if Coach Bosch there tries to get Curry a little more involved in the game. And typically, I'm used to seeing him with the ball a little more active.
Right. Trudell gets the ball to Redden. Redden back in the game. He's got 3 fouls. He's got to be careful. He doesn't need to pick up a 4th real quick in the game. And he only has 3 points, and he generally scores a ton of them. He's going to put up a 3 real quick, in and out. Rebounded that time, tipped up by Brown.
Rebound Massey.
Massey comes down with it, or comes away with it, gives it to Trover. Zach Curry with the ball. Clarkton in that man-to-man, and they have played a good man-to-man tonight. Pierce with the ball. Gives it to Curry. Curry inside to Massey. They're going to split the post. Curry goes in, drives up, ball blocked by Trudell. Trudell quickly to Ferguson. To Trudell for 3, puts it up, scores it. Matt Trudell with his first 3. He has 7 on the night.
All of those reindeers can shoot that 3.
They like to shoot. You give them an open shot, and they're going to go for it. Silas Dill for 3. Answers right back for.
Oh, absolutely.
The Mules. He has 9 in the game.
He likes to shoot that 3 as well.
He's got a good shot. Brown with the ball to Trudell. Trudell skips it over to Redden. Redden to Ferguson. Ferguson drives in. It's going to be fouled. The foul is on the floor. It's against the Bernie Mules. It's going to be on Silas Dill, his second. Team's first of the half. 6:35 to go, 47-41. Clarkton still on top by 6. Ty Tyler Krigler with the ball, gets it to Redden, gets it to Trudell. Trudell puts up a long three. Will not go. Rebounded by Massey. Bernie had the basket covered that time with Trover, Dill, and Massey. Curry out front with the ball. Inside to Massey. Massey back to Curry. Curry puts up a running layup off the board. Will not go. Trudell pulls it down. He gives it to Brown. Brown back to Trudell. Trudell thought about it, pulled it back. Redden has it. Free throw line, gives it to Brown. Brown to Redden. Redden's going to put up a three. Short. Rebound by Krigler. Krigler goes inside, and we've got a jump ball as Silas Dill tied him up. Ball will stay with
Clarkton Reindeer.
The Clarkton Reindeer. Ferguson to inbound for Clarkton. Gets it out front to Trudell. Trudell to Ferguson. Ferguson back to Trudell. Trudell still with the ball. Gives it to Brown. Brown over to Ferguson. Bernie's defense has really stiffened up here. Krigler goes inside. Massey block. Gets the block. Massey still with the ball. Gives it to Dill. Dill drives. Gets it out to Curry. Curry puts up a two. His foot was on the line. Would not go. Rebounded in there. Trover is going to be fouled, as a foul is going to be on Krigler. Parker coming in for Krigler. Dill will inbound for the Mules. Johnson has it in the corner. Brings it out, gives it over to Curry. Back to Dill for three. No good. Rebounded that time, tipped out of bounds by Doug Johnson. Parker was trying to come away with it, and Johnson tipped it off out of his hands, out of bounds. He had 5:06 to go. The game is a little bit slow getting started second half, but I guarantee you it will pick up.
It started just a little slow in the first quarter as well.
Now, Bertie may want to slow the pace down. I think Clarkton wants to keep it a fast-paced game. But when you have the ball, you can control the pace of that game. Ferguson with a jump shot, won't go. Trudell with the rebound. Going to go right back up with it. It's short. Rebound to Trover. Trover has it. Kicks it out to Zach Curry. Curry pulls it back, takes it out front, gives it to Massey. Massey to Johnson. Johnson for a long three. No good. Rebounded by White. Gives it to Trudell. Or to Parker, I should have said, instead of White. White with that rebound. Or Parker, I mean, with that rebound. Ferguson for three. Scores it. Dustin Ferguson, his first bucket of the second half. He now has 16 in the game. 50-41.
Ferguson does a great job of getting back on defense quickly also.
He knows where he is. He's got great presence on the floor, Ed.
Of course, when you're shooting from the three-point arc, it's not nearly as long to get back underneath the basket.
He picks up the loose ball. He drives in, kicks it out to Redden, who gives it to Brown. Brown for three, scores it. Justin Brown with his first bucket of the second half. He now has 15 in the game. We've got a timeout on the floor with the Clarkton Reindeer 53, the Bertie Mules 41. We'll be right back.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start career training.
At TRCC, I'm getting training for a good job with a good salary.
Three Rivers has high-tech equipment.
Great instructors.
And convenient classes. To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
So Clarkton's got their shot. They like you keep saying, they're not afraid to put the three up, but more importantly, I guess there's no reason to be because they make so many of them.
Well, Clarkton started the second half on a 9-3 run here. Bertie has 3 points at three by Silas Dill. Clarkton, on the other hand, they have 3 threes, one each by Justin Brown, Dustin Ferguson, and Matt Trudell. And tell you what, they're shooting the threes. This game brought to you by your friends at New Wave Communications. New Wave is the local leader in communication and entertainment needs. Digital cable, telephone, high-speed data from one source? Call New Wave today to find out how you can save even more by bundling digital cable, telephone, and high-speed data. Clarkton has 10 threes tonight. We show Bernie with just one, and that's Silas Dill. Bernie needs a bucket. Coach Botch called timeout, tried to regroup his team, not to let them go on a big run. Them being the Clarkton Reindeer. And if he can stop that, Bernie get back, score a bucket or two without Clarkton scoring, they're right back in the game. Down by 12, the Bernie Mules, they have the ball. Clarkton's in a half-court trap. Doug Johnson's going to be fouled by Dustin Ferguson. It's his second. The team's second of the half. Dill will inbound. Gets it to Massey. To Dill. Into Massey. He goes inside, puts it up, scores it. They needed the bucket.
Strong move.
Strong move, and I tell you what, Clarkton defensed him about as well as they could defense him.
Yep.
Krigler back in the game with the ball. Kicks in the corner to Brown for three, scores it.
Brown's feeling good about his shot.
That's the 11th three for Clarkton. That's 33 points from the threes. Ball tried to pass inside to Massey, off his fingertips out of bounds. The ball was tipped. Owens, Curry, and Welch in for Pierce, Trover, and Johnson for the Mules. Redden will inbound. And he'll give the ball to Krigler. Bernie's going to go with the half-court 1-2-2 trap. That seems to be a popular defense this year with teams. Point man's job is to make them throw the ball to the corner. Instead, they throw it in the center. Gets the ball inside to Parker. He goes up, ball blocked by Massey. Massey gets the block shot. 56-43, 3 minutes to go in the third period. Clarkton Reindeer on top of the Bernie Mules. Glad you joined us on Channel 21 for our last of the 53 games that we've brought you this season. Owens with the ball. Gets it to Dill. Dill to Massey. Massey puts up a jump shot, scores it.
Nice shot.
I'll tell you what, he's as good as anybody I've seen all year. He could make my all teams of teams that we've seen. Krigler goes in against Massey, puts it up, ball partially blocked. Massey comes away with it. Massey has 4 1/4, 19 in the game. Massey with the ball out front. Clarkton's gone back to a man-to-man. Parker thought he had a steal. He's going to call him for a slapping foul. It's going to be his 4th foul. 3rd foul of the half on.
Trudell in for Parker.
For Bernie Mules. Trudell's in for him. Owens in for Dill. Jake Welch with the ball for the Mules. Working against Richardson. They split the post, give it back to Welch. Welch puts up a jump shot along the baseline. Trudell with the rebound. Welch is going to be called for the foul. His second, the team's second. 2:06 to go. 56-45. Clarkton on top by 11. Trudell working against that 1-2-2 zone press. Gives it to Richardson. Into Brown. Brown down to Krigler. Krigler working against Owens. Goes inside. Puts it up. Scores it. Krigler's first basket of the night. 58-45. Clarkton back up by 13. They started this second half. Is what's put them up by this many. Bernie had a slow start in the third quarter. Massey moves against Trudell, puts it up left-handed. Couldn't get it to go, but gets the ball back and puts it up and in. He has 6 in the quarter.
With it.
21 the game. He stayed with it. Krigler with the ball in the corner, working against Curry, and he turns the ball over on a walk. Jevin Pierce in for Jake Welch. Coming in for the Reindeer is Redden. 1:15 to go in the quarter. Bernie needs a bucket. Clarkton in a half-court trap. Ball to Dill. Down to Owens. Owens working against Trudell. Puts it up, scores it. Nice move that time by Preston Owens. His second basket of the game. He now has 4 in the game, and a quick turnover by the Clarkton Reindeer. 58-49, 103 to go in the third period. Clarkton has a chance, or Bernie has a chance to cut into this lead. Jevin Pierce with the ball, working against Toby Richardson. Clarkton back to a man-to-man. Ball given to Dill and out of bounds. Ball passed over his head. Tried a backdoor cut that time. Pierce's pass just a little too hard. Under a minute to go. Redden with the ball for the Reindeer. Clarkton, no hurry. They got a 9-point lead. Give it to Ferguson.
Found it just a bit of a lie. They were walking up the court instead of running.
Trudell has it. Out to Richardson for 3. No good. Ball short, but Trudell gets the ball on the floor. Saves it. Gets it over to, the ball goes in to Krigler, and he goes in. We're going to have a blocking foul on Owens. It's going to be Preston Owens.
Didn't quite get his feet set.
What's that?
Didn't quite get his feet set.
Didn't get his feet set, that's right. Krigler goes in and gets fouled in the act of shooting, so he'll get 2. Tyler Krigler with 2 points tonight. First free throw is up. He scores it. Tyler Trover and Doug Johnson in for Silas Dill and Marcus Massey with 28.3 seconds to go. Clarkton on top of 10. Also Zach Curry coming in. Krigler's second shot will not go. Rebounded by Trover. Curry with the ball, working against Redden. Loses control of the ball. Passes it out of bounds. He slipped down there, and when he did, he got too big of a hurry because he knew he was going to be tied up. Ball turned over to the Deer. They've got a chance to score. Last bucket in this quarter. Trudell with the ball to Ferguson. Ferguson to Trudell. Trudell back to Ferguson. He's going to put up a 3. Did not get it to go. Rebounded by Curry as the horn goes off to end the third quarter. It's the Clarkton Reindeer 59, the Bernie Mules 49. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with you for the last quarter. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Malta Night Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com. Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121. Well, Ed, that quarter didn't have the speed and the quickness as the second quarter.
No, it didn't. Curious if they were saving it for the fourth or if Clarkton realized they had the double-digit lead and wanted to kind of slow the pace down just a little bit.
Well, I think Bernie probably wanted to slow the pace down.
Okay.
And now that's just me thinking because they seem to take care of the ball a little better that time. But fourth quarter, Bernie's got to get after it. They cannot let Clarkton dictate a tempo. They're going to have to take a tempo, take good shots, or make the tempo themselves, take good shots, and fight their way back in the game. Marcus Massey has 21 for Bernie. Silas Steele with 12. Clarkton Reindeer are led by Justin Brown with 18. Dustin Ferguson with 16. Bernie will start this last quarter with the ball. Jevin Pierce has it. Again, we're thinking about you, Tommy Jacobs, the Jacobs family. We're thinking about Jerry Johnson. You guys have helped us out so much, and I hope everything turns out okay. Pierce puts up a 3, will not go. Ferguson with a rebound. Flips the ball down to Krigler, and the ball off his fingertips, out of bounds. Back
nice
to the
play by
Mules.
Pierce. Pierce hustling back on defense there. Got his
Yes,
hand
he
in
was.
there.
Checking my figures, make sure I've got everything right. Massey working against Trudell, goes
Strong
inside.
to the
He's going to
hole.
be fouled.
Is that on Casey Redden?
It's on who? Casey Redden, his 4th foul.
Yeah.
Massey's first free throw up, he scores it.
Welch back in for Curry.
Jake Welch and Jake Smith in, both freshmen.
Ferguson down.
Freshman for the Bernie Mules coming out is Zach Curry and Doug Johnson. Massey's second, scores it. 59-51. Bernie draws first blood here in the 4th quarter. Redden with the ball. Bernie's gone back to a man-to-man. The big freshman, tall freshman, is on Ferguson. We'll see if he can hold him. Ferguson works inside against him, and we're going to have a foul is going to be on the freshman, Jake Smith, his first. Called it on the floor. Both teams now with 4 fouls in the half. So they've got to give up some fouls to send somebody to the free throw line for bonuses here. Ferguson with the ball to Redden. Down to Ferguson. He's going to drive the baseline. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Trover. Trover with the ball. Picks it up. Gives it to Massey. Massey goes inside. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Out of bounds. Off of him. To turn back over to the Clarkton Reindeer. Ferguson with the ball. Gets it inside to
nice pass by Krigler.
Gives it back to, or gives it to Redden. Redden couldn't get the layup to go. Massey with another big rebound. Still has a ball. Gives it to Dill. Dill drives, stops, shoots, will not go. Rebounded. We're going to have a foul. Foul is going to be on Jake Smith, his second, 5th for the team in the half. Clarkton will inbound the ball and take it the length of the floor. (59-51), 6:25 to go in this game. Casey Redden with the ball. Kicks it out to Trudell. Trudell for 3. No good. Rebounds long to Ferguson. Ferguson underneath. Kicks it out to Brown. Brown to Trudell. Trudell thought about it again. It's going to be called for walking. Shuffled his feet, Ed.
Yes, he did. Yes.
Trover to inbound, gives it to Massey, to Trover, to Welch. Welch working against Krigler.
Krigler staying right with him.
Welch still has the ball, gets it down to Trover. Underneath, he puts it up. He's going to be fouled. Trover go the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be on Tyler Krigler, his second. Trover has 2 points on the night. Played a good floor game, good defensive game. His first shot up, scores it. Zach Curry in for Jake Smith. That's a name you're going to want to remember, folks. Jake Smith. He's only a freshman and has really come a long way this year, getting stronger and bigger for the Bernie Mules. Second shot by Trover, good.
Lead back down to 6.
59-53. They've cut it from 10 to 6. Clarkton has not scored in this quarter. Bernie has scored 4 points. Ferguson with the ball. Over to Redden. To Brown out front. To Redden. To Krigler. Krigler working in the lane. Nice pass down to Ferguson.
Dill with
shot
the block.
blocked by Dill. Clarkton with the, or Bernie with the ball. Welch has it. Stops. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Trudell. Ball down to Redden. The game's starting to pick up now. Inside to Krigler, but off his fingertips, Dill picks the ball up. Trover has it. Down to Welch. Inside to Massey. What a nice inlet pass. Massey with his first bucket. He has 4 in the quarter, but 2 free throws. Clarkton is on a 6-0 run in this quarter, brings it back to 59-55 with 5:07 to go. Clarkton Reindeer won a timeout. With timeout on the floor, let's hear a word from one of our sponsors. We'll be right back with you. Wouldn't it be great to eliminate the stock market risk, enjoy safety of an FDIC insured account, and get a great interest rate? Currently at a high 4% APY, First National Bank's interest-based e-savings account is that account, with only a minimum opening deposit of just $500. Withdrawals and account transfers are made easily on a safe, secure site, and you never run the risk of losing money to stock market fluctuations. E-savings from First National Bank, member FDIC, the bank where you really are first.
Well, Bernie's fought back this quarter to get it back in this ball game quickly. It's just down to a 2-possession game. Got to wonder if Coach Long might be, the Clarkton Reindeer may be having visions of previous games.
Well, hey, that's a good thought. I hadn't thought of it that way, but he did call timeout to get their attention to show them exactly what they're doing. But I tell you what, Bernie Mules have 1 field goal this quarter, and they have 4 for 4 from the free throw line. On the other hand, Clarkton has not scored in 2 minutes and 53 seconds. So, of course, they still got the lead. They being the Clarkton Reindeer. Good game. Hope you folks have enjoyed it tonight.
Let's see if the Reindeer go back to that 3-point shot. It looked like the fourth quarter they were trying to take it inside a little bit.
Well, Bernie's defense have stiffened up a little bit on that 3-point shot for them.
That too.
And what Clarkton is doing is they're trying to penetrate and then kick the ball out to somebody that's set up out there outside the perimeter there where they can shoot that 3-point shot. But Redden has been quieting down with being in foul trouble starting in that first quarter where he picked up 3, and that slowed his scoring down. So Clarkton's had to be without his services most of the game. Ferguson with the ball into Krigler. Krigler at the high post. He drives, puts it up, scores it.
Nice shot.
Tyler Krigler with his second bucket. He now has 5 in the game. 61-55. Clarkton back up by 6. That's their first bucket of the fourth period. Welch working against Krigler. Gets it into Massey. Massey kicks it out to Dill. Dill for 3. Scores it.
Nice shot by Dill.
Silas Dill with his first basket.
Face.
First basket of the fourth quarter. He now has 15 in the game. 61-58. Closest Bernie has been in quite some time. Trudell working against Trover. Gives it to Brown for 3. Short. Ball rebounded by Welch as he blocks out Redden. Redden couldn't afford to go up for the ball. It could have been his 5th foul. But Welch, a nice block out that time. Bernie can tie it with a 3. Cut it to 1 with a 2. Ball tipped out of bounds by Krigler. Jason Long, the Clarkton coach, is a graduate of Bernie High School, along with Darren Shipman, the assistant coach. I know what that feels like. I graduated at Malden, coached at Clarkton, and when you play your old alma mater, you throw that out because this team is paying your lunch money right now, or this school district is. Welch with the ball to Trover. Trover gets it out to Massey.
Thought about a 3.
Gives it to Curry. Inside to Trover, ball tipped out. Clarkton has control. Redden has it, gets it to Krigler. Krigler goes up. Oh. Ball blocked by Massey. What a block. Krigler was going to try to slam dunk it, and it was blocked by Massey. Welch has a ball inside, gives it to Curry. Curry's going to be called for double dribble. Good call. What a defensive play, though. It may be the best defensive play we've seen all year. Curry out, Doug Johnson in for the Mules. I'll just soon stand up and call the game. It's been a lot of fun, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this game along with the other games we brought. We really have enjoyed this season, if you can't tell. Trudell with the basketball. Gives it to Brown. Brown inside to Krigler. He's going to work against Massey. Puts up a shot. Massey blocks it again. He gets it to Welch on the fly. He puts it up, scores it. Bernie back within 1.
1-point game.
I'm telling you, we've talked about, Tommy Jacobs has talked about Marcus Massey all year. How many times he blocks shots and keeps the ball in play? 61-60, Clarkton up by 1. Trudell with the basketball. Puts the reverse up, does not go. Rebound tipped around, out of bounds by the Bernie Mules. Good call there. Ball tipped out by the Bernie Mules. Clarkton will control under their own basket with 2:40 to go. My camera person, Tim Stokes, just said this is awesome, and it is, folks. Ferguson with the long three, puts it up, scores it.
Great shot. He's excited about that one.
Dustin Ferguson with 19 in the game. Welch going against Krigler. Gives it to Dill. Dill inside to Massey. They split the post. Massey still has it. Working inside. Spin move, puts it up. He's going to be fouled. Massey will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul at time on Brown. His first. The team 6. The next foul by Clarkton will send Bernie to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. But Massey will shoot 2. First free throw up, scores it. Pierce and Curry in for Welch and Johnson. Tell you what, the freshman Jake Welch has handled the pressure very well against Krigler. Krigler very quick.
Very.
Second one up, scores it.
2-point ball game.
Massey with 27 in the game thus far. 2:13 to go, 64-62. Clarkton on top by 2, and we've got a walking call on the Clarkton Reindeer with 2:10 to go. What a game. What a game to go out on this year. We really enjoyed this. Trover with the basketball. Gives it over to Dill. Dill working against Brown. Puts up a shot. Will not go, but he's going to be fouled. He's going to get 2 shots.
Under 2 minutes now. It's getting ready to get exciting.
Getting ready to get exciting? I thought it's been exciting all game.
We just been warming up.
Foul that time on Brown. That's his second. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Silas Dill. His first one up. Rolls around and goes in. He now has 16 in the game. Dill is a 6'4 junior.
Having a great ball game.
Yes, he is, defensively and offensively. His second one up. No good. The ball rebounded by Trover on the floor. Goes to Pierce. He puts up a head fake, puts it up. He's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2.
I think that's against Trudell.
Jevin Pierce has not scored in this game. The foul that time on Trudell is first. The team's 8th. Jevin Pierce, a 5'8 senior, his first shot up, scores it, ties this game up, 64 all with 1:54 to go. Bernie has hung in there. They've come back from down 10.
Actually down 12.
Second one, in and out. Trudell with the rebound and with the ball. Across the timeline, Trover's on him. Bernie's in a man-to-man. Gives the ball to Brown, to Ferguson. Ferguson to Redden inside to Krigler, working against Massey. He goes up and scores this time. We've got a timeout on the floor as Krigler goes in and scores against Massey this time. And with Clarkton Reindeer up 66-64, we're going to take a break with 1:35 to go in this game. We'll be right back.
JR Shoes carries a complete line of athletic shoes for the entire family. Nike socks are available at JR's now from infant sizes through men's size 18. New Balance are also in stock in medium and wide widths. JR carries a complete line of casual shoes by Merrill, Bourne, and Clark for guys and gals. In the boot line, JR carries Red Wings and plainer steel toe, waterproof or insulated, Double H Western work boots, and Justin Double Comfort work boots with Gore-Tex, Dr. Martin Classics, Rocky work boots, Acme Kids boots, and Tony Lama and Dan Post dress boots. That's JR Shoes in Malden and Poplar Bluff.
Well, Ed, what a game we have seen.
It's a great game. Be our last one. We've had some great games all year long, but here recently, the last 2 or 3 games have all just been down to the wire, exciting ball games.
Well, again, we enjoy and we appreciate what all the school districts have done to help us bring these games, and they have done a nice job. and we appreciate them. Without their support, we couldn't come in and do the games. We also, again, we cannot say enough about the people that advertise with us. We appreciate them spending their dollars with us. Oh, if you folks enjoy these games, please tell those folks that are advertising that you saw it on Channel 21, because next year we're going to need their help again, plus others, to put a package together like we've had this year. We're out on the road all the time. We enjoy it. We enjoy meeting the fans and hearing their comments about how much they enjoy it. Clarkton's going to go with a full court man-to-man press. Trover to inbound to Curry. Now they back off the press. We're down to a minute and a half to go. Curry working against Ferguson. We've got a foul. Foul is going to be on Doug Johnson on a push-off underneath the basket away from the ball. It's Johnson's first, the team's 6. Ferguson will inbound for the Deer. They're up by 2 with 1:25 to go. Ferguson has it. Whoa. Ball passed to Brown, and Dill ran into him. Foul is going to be on Silas Dill, and it's going to send Justin Brown to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1. That's Silas Dill's 3rd foul, the team's 7th. Dill was going to try to take the ball away and didn't realize that Brown was there. He went right through him.
Yes.
Brown can give his team some breathing room here as they're up by 2. Brown has 18 on the night. He's 2 for 2 from the line. Those 2 free throws came in the second quarter. He's here to shoot a 1-and-1. First one up. Scores it. He gets the bonus. 67-64. 1:21 to go in this game.
Make it a 2-possession game.
Second one knocks it down also. We've got another timeout on the floor with the Clarkton Reindeer up over the Bernie Mules 68-64. We're going to take a break and be right back. Los Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Malden has the best Mexican food in the Boot Hill. Their fast, friendly service will always keep you smiling. Bottomless drinks never leave you thirsting. Lunch specials every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Also new at Los Brisas is a new drive-through window. You can call ahead and your food will be waiting for you. Call 276-6666, or better yet, visit the friendliest dining atmosphere and best food in the Boot Hill, open 7 days a week. That's Los Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant on Business 25 in Malden. Del Gustavo and the gang, you heard about it them on Channel 21. Well, Ed, you said it's a 2-possession game now if he knocked that down, and it is. And I tell you what, I'm anxious to see what Clarkton comes out with. If they go to a zone defense, half-court zone, if they're going to trap them at half-court, or if they're just going to pick them up man-to-man. Tell you what, Jason Long has done a great job down here with the Clarkton Reindeer in this program in the 2 years that he's been here. And he really is one of the young coaches to watch. Bernie's going to take the ball the length of the floor. Clarkton's going to come out in a full court press. They're going to keep Trudell back to make sure there's no snowbird there. Ball inbounded to Massey. Give it to Curry. Now Clarkton falls back. We're down to 1:15 to go. We've seen a dandy, folks. Down in the corner to Pierce. Pierce trying to go inside to Massey. Gets it to him. Massey with the ball. He's going to work inside. Turnaround jump shot. Scores it. We got a timeout on the floor with 59.8 seconds to go. It's 68-66. The Clarkton Reindeer on top. We're going to take another break. We'll be right back. The next time you need a metal building, call Roy Owens Construction at 276-3871. Roy Owens Construction has years of experience in metal buildings. Roy Owens Construction is located on Highway 25 North in Malden. Stop by their office today to make your plans for your next metal building. That is Roy Owens Construction Company in Malden. Well, Marcus Massey takes the ball. He now has 29 in the game. What a great game he has had.
Absolutely. You think it was Bernie's senior night the way he's playing tonight?
Well, he's had several games like that all year. He does a great job. And I'll tell you what, the fans have been treated to a dandy. I mean, the people here, you people watching it on TV, you're seeing the same thing we're seeing. And this has been a dandy. We've really enjoyed it. What a way to go out. It's almost like my senior night, except I get to come back next year. Redden with the basketball. Gives it to Trudell, to Redden. Redden gets it across the timeline to Brown, down to Krigler. Krigler's working inside against Massey, puts it up,
nice
scores
move.
it. Nice move by Tyler Krigler, 6 in the quarter, 9 in the game. 4-point game, 35 seconds to go. Massey with the ball, puts it up left-handed, scores it. What a game he has had. Timeout on the floor with 33 seconds to go. Bernie cuts it to a 70-68 lead. With 33 seconds to go, we'll be right back in just a moment. Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. Call Kenneth Store at 888-6678 or Lloyd Rice at 576-4471. Nike, Adidas, Russell, any and all kinds of major brand names in your favorite sporting goods. New location in Kennett at 1300 Industrial Drive. That's Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. We're wearing vests tonight from Skeeter Kell. Give them a call or stop by the Kennett Store for all your sporting goods needs. Well, Ed, if you don't enjoy this game, there's no need watching them.
I know it. It's almost like you got to make sure you got your ticker in pretty good shape to watch these kind of games.
Well, Bernie's working to get ready for districts. They're seated third in their district at Zenith. Clarkton, we have not seen the seedings in their tournament. The Scott County Central is going to play with them at Oran. Scott County Central, you got to think, is going to be seated first, and Clarkton second. And again, that's Clarkton team's a good ball club. I've not got to see Scott County Central play this year, but they did beat a very good Donovan team. Donovan has been beaten in the last 10 days by Charleston, Scott County Central, and Bell City. So they played some tough competition. 33 seconds to go. Clarkton's going to have the ball under the Bernie basket. They'll have to go the full length of the floor. Bernie's going to be in a full court press. They're going to let the guy, Trudell, throw the ball in. No one on him. Bernie's in a 2-2-1 zone press. Trudell has it. Gets the ball across the timeline to Ferguson, down to Krigler. Krigler's going to be fouled by Marcus Massey. That's Massey's first foul of the night. Going the line.
As active as he has been on the defensive side, for him to only have one foul.
Curry and Johnson in for Owens and Pierce. That's for the Mules. Krigler to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. That was in the third period. He's going to be shooting a 1-and-1. Big free throw right here. Krigler shot up, knocks it down. He gets the bonus. And Ed, this could, if he makes this one, it'll do what?
Make it a two-possession ball game.
Two-possession ball game.
With only 22 seconds left.
Second one up, scores it. Krigler with 8 in the quarter, 11 in the game. Massey has a ball. He's working against Krigler across the timeline. Massey down to in the corner, gets it over to Curry, to Trover, to Dill. Dill thought about a three. He's going to be fouled by Krigler. Krigler with his third foul. And we're going to go line to shoot three.
Yep.
Dill to the line to shoot three.
Looked like Bernie wanted to get the ball too, Dill, but Clarkton did a great job of keeping him well outside that line.
Right. He is 4 for 6 from the line tonight. First free throw up, scores it. Second free throw, no good. We've got a timeout on the floor with 9.5 seconds to go. It's 72-69. We're going to take a break and be right back. Stokes Mayberry Gin and Grain Elevator in Malden is your one-stop center for all your chemicals. Stokes Mayberry also does custom fertilizer applications. For all your cotton, soybean, and corn seed, stop by or call Stokes Mayberry Gin and Grain Elevator in Malden at 276-2226. That's Stokes Mayberry Gin and Grain Elevator in Malden. Well, Ed, Both teams have called more timeouts here in the last 2.5 minutes than we've seen all night. But the coaches are wanting to plot the strategy. I mean, right now, is Dill going to try to miss the shot? Are they going to try to get the rebound and take it back out for a three? Is Dill going to knock it down for two? They're going to try to go for a quick steal if they don't get, or turnover if they don't get that. Foul Clarkton right quick to send in the free throw line. A lot of strategy right here. Yes. Coach, what are you going to do?
Well, that's why I'm not a coach. But Botch, you know, I would not be surprised a bit if they try to have this ball pop out toward Massey. They got Ferguson in there. He likes to shoot that three and is very good at it. And Massey's going to be looking for Ferguson behind the line. They're going to put that three-pointer in there and take this game to overtime.
Well, a lot of strategy can be played here. You do it any way you want to, and you can ask 5 people here, and you get 5 different strategies of what they would be doing.
And they took Ferguson out, so who knows? Obviously, my strategy just went to the bench for a minute.
Dill the line to shoot the third free throw. His shot up. He does not score. Krigler with the rebound. Gets it to Brown, and we're going to have a foul. Foul is going to be on Silas Dill. It's going to be his 4th. The line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Justin Brown. Pierce out, Johnson in for the Mules.
First one's a big one.
5.8 seconds to go. Brown is 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw is up, scores it. 4-point game, 2 possession. Timeout on the floor. Clarkton Reindeer want to set the strategy to make sure there's no fouls here to give Clarkton a chance to do something with the ball. The only thing they could do is cut it to, if he misses his free throw, the clock starts, they make a 3. All they can do is cut it to 1.
Absolutely. No fouling.
I'll be surprised if Clarkton lines up on the lane for the rebound. We've enjoyed it, folks. It's been a great game. Bernie Mules have fought back from that 10-point deficit.
You called it, Bill. Clarkton's not going to the lane.
No, I wouldn't have sent him to the lane. I know Coach Long is a much better coach than I was when I coached here at Clarkton. And one thing about it, you can't foul out here.
Absolutely.
You can't foul. Second one by Brown, no good. The clock starts. Bernie needs a basket and a timeout. Trover's going to put up a 3. No good. But horn goes off. This ends the ball game.
Great game.
Great game, Ed. You're right. 73-69. What a wonderful game for both teams. Both teams getting ready for districts. And we're going to take a short break, and we're going to come right back with some final stats. Wilson Trucking, located on State Highway H, north of Campbell, has been in the trucking business since 1979. Wilson Trucking hauls grain, cotton, soybeans, and corn. Wilson Trucking also does lime spreading with floater that has GPS. Call Wilson Trucking today at 276-4304. Wilson Trucking, we haul almost everything. Well, welcome back, and again, we want to give you the final stats on this game tonight for the victorious Clarkton Reindeer, who now go to 22-3. Coach Jason Long and his staff of Darren Shipman and Tyler Miller, great job that those folks have done all year long. Scoring goes this way in the game for the Clarkton Reindeer. Toby Richardson with 8, Tyler Krigler with 11, and he had 8 of those in the last period.
Came in strong. Senior played well in the fourth quarter.
And he had 3 shots that were blocked against him and been easy for him to give up. He just still took it to the hole. 21 by Justin Brown. What a great game he had tonight. The sophomore really stepped up. Casey Redden, a young man who's been averaging more than 20 points a game, held to 3 points tonight. He was in foul trouble from the onset of the game, so it kept his scoring down. Dustin Ferguson has his usual 19 points. He had a great game. 7 points by Matt Trudell, 2 by Devarius Parker, 2 by D'Angelo White. Total of 73 points, 9 for 11 from the free throw line with the Reindeer. Much better free throw shooting tonight than in the Tri-County Conference Tournament. For the Bernie Mules, who now go to 13-10, Coach Brad Botch and Coach Mars Starnes, they have done a great job with those Bernie Mules this year. Scoring goes like this: Jake Welch with 6, Silas Steele with 17, Doug Johnson with 2, Tyler Trover with 4, Zach Curry with 4, Jevin Pierce with 1, Marcus Massey, a big night, 31 points, 4 by Preston Owens, 69 points total. Bernie 13 for 20 from the free throw line. Ed, let me have your thoughts of the game.
It was a great game, exciting game, up and down the court all night long. Both teams, Bernie, they fell behind a little bit there in the second quarter, I guess, but they never gave up, being down double digits, came right back in. They were in it to the last second of the game.
Well, I just quickly, while you were saying that, figured up the threes. Clarkton had 12 threes tonight. You figure that up, that's 36 points. Bernie had 2 threes, that's 6 points. So
hard to overcome.
Hard to overcome. And Clarkton likes to shoot from the outside. They do a great job. I tell you what, it was just a great ball game. Folks, this is our last game of 53, and you've heard us say this time after time tonight. But tell you what, we've had a great season. We've had a lot of people that have helped us out, and we appreciate everyone helping. We appreciate all the support from New Wave. We appreciate all the support from our people that have worked the cameras for us this year, our people that have come in to be our color people, Tommy Jacobs and Ed and John Welch and Jeff Rogers, yes, and just so many people. You've got I knew I'd do this, forget everybody that helped, but you had up at the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament, you had Coach Jim Hall and Terry Turlington. You had Al Jackson. We had Terry, can't even think of his name right now. I knew I would do that, the attorney down at Kennett.
Terry McVeigh.
Terry McVeigh, thank you. Yeah. And we've had other people that have just said, yes, I'll help you out, be glad to do that. And again, we try to show no partiality toward any team or any one player. We just try to call a game, and because I really don't care who wins. I just want to see a good ball game like we saw here tonight. Ed, any closing comments?
Again, it's been great for New Wave Communications. We appreciate what Channel 21 does, the value they bring to our services and our systems. And so it's been a great year of basketball, and just wish all the teams well in their upcoming district tournaments.
Kim, come here and sit down. Leave that camera on. Take your headphone off. Kim Stokes, the girl, has been working behind the camera for the last 3 or 4 weeks. What a great job she's done, and hope that you're on camera. Get over here and get on camera. What a great job you've done for us. We appreciate your help. And
I have really enjoyed it.
You kind of got into basketball here lately, haven't you?
Yes.
Well, again, this is what the girl behind the camera looks like. Again, we appreciate you folks for watching Channel 21, making us your hometown channel. Again, we want to thank our advertisers, all the people that have helped. It's been a fun season, folks. Until next year, you make sure you put those seatbelts on, because we want to be able to see you back next year. If you're out on the roadways, wear those seatbelts. And don't forget, live today. Learn from yesterday. Look forward to tomorrow. Before we shut this off, I want to thank David Black back at the studio. I want to thank Steve Johnson for all their help. I want to thank Cal for all the help that he has done. Cal Crater. We've had so many people behind the scenes. If we kept calling them off, we'd think of somebody all night. I want to thank Jim Gleason, Keith Davidson back with New Wave. Again, those folks have a lot of foresight to see some of these things happening. But again, we want to thank you, the fans that watch, and we'll be showing these games throughout until the season starts again in the fall. So again, have a great year out there, and want to see you back with us. I'm Bill Hampton. So long.
Good night.